Hey, greetings everyone, it's GleeCon, and I'm back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft, bringing you more excitement and enthusiasm to continue this complete walkthrough of everything World of Warcraft Classic. We're having a grand old time going through the Barrens, one of the biggest zones in all of World of Warcraft, one of the most famous. We're doing it with our Tauren, Shaman, Gleek, and Soul. We'll also hit up a lot of the neutral quests from the Alliance side too, just to see that flavor and how it goes. On the last episode, we started off by finishing off the Warsong reports, or whatever they're called, the Ashenvale reports. They're technically a Barrens quest line. We worked on some more stuff with the Samophlange and killed a couple of things too, but we had to do a lot of travel and upkeep, so stay a while and listen, because we hit the uneven level and so. Okay, so we got a lot ahead of us right now. First of all, bags, how are they doing? Okay, they're okay. I think what might be nicest, it's kind of hard to read this because these sun scale feathers are everywhere, but if you look somewhere right around here, yeah, is the stolen silver. You need the feathers, and then you have to plant them by the stolen silver. So it's kind of deceptive if you look. See, you're trying to get the actual raptor nests going. So we're gonna start with this combo of things. Oh, look how quick it is now. Now that we've hit 24, we'll start getting flurry. Yeah, like I said on the last episode, 7 more levels. So we're gonna keep our eye out for any sun scale thing. We really only need a total of 3 feathers, but we need this stolen silver too, and I can't remember where that one goes, but. We'll be sitting at 16 quests, so we still have open slots. After we run this, we have 2 choices. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be best if we run up and do this area, where now we can build the Samophlange Manual and do the stolen cat's eye diamond. And that's really going to put us in a good spot where we'll have almost everything to the north done. We do want to get the Consumed by Hatred quest line done. Along with the Tribes at War. Weapons of Choice, I'm not sure how that one goes. It kind of felt like they go together, but could be a little bit wrong. We have to go around this oasis here. We're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit though, because we have to make a delve into Stone Talon. I might want to do that beforehand because I know that that's a finite, like, those are a set of breadcrumbs we can just bust out, because we're going to skip these quests, these Goblin Invaders, Avenge My Village. That's all technically. Look, there's one of the sun scales that we need. So we got some good elite. I think we actually killed him in the last episodes. Nice battle. Okay, we can skin. We did not get the feather that we want, but down here are the nests, and actually the there's a lot of raptors that spawn right around the nest. There's also a ton of raptors that spawn around that stolen silver, even more. So that's even more important than this. But basically, you need one. See, we got one that time. An Aboriginal Rod. So that's an offhand thing. So we're putting a feather down on the blue raptor nest. There's 3 nests, but they're all pretty much right here. Okay. These guys aren't hard enough for me to really need to drop my totems. Although, sure, I should probably be better about getting into that kind of habit. Did not get a feather. So you can run out of feathers. Like, you can run out of raptors, I mean, without getting all the feathers you want. As you can see, but the drop rate, I believe, is pretty high. Whatever, it's okay. So we need a feather. still shy one. We have 2 nests and only 2 raptors left, so we're either going to need to get some good RNG right now, or we're going to be going to grind a couple other raptors out. But that's alright, because like I said, we have the stolen silver to do. No good. Got a medium one from that one, I like it. And that's where that's another thing we established last time. It's all about getting the medium. Okay, good, we got ourselves a feather, so we can now do, instead of doing the yellow one, I'm actually going to go in, fine. Let the yellow one stand right here. Alright, so we still need 1 more feather, so that we can mess with the red raptor nest. I don't know what we're exactly doing. I forgot what the quest thing says. But it's basically something like, I guess let's read it. Why are we putting feathers on eggs? What is the symbology of that? Where is that stolen silver? Over there. I know it's in this tiny little valley, which is why I don't really want to leave these raptors too far, because it's kind of we're gonna have to walk back here and be a little bit of a pain. We could just find another raptor and get lucky. It's a shame that I don't actually think I've had this problem maybe before. Most of the time I'll get lucky enough to get my 3 feathers. Wumsky, wumsky. Okay. Whatever. I guess we'll just kind of move in that general direction. We are going to kill a bunch of raptors, so I guess we'll just have to make our return route go back through these spots. I don't think our little stupid bubbles are going to disappear, though, because Questy's going to be, like, thinking we still need infinity feathers. Yeah, so we're coming up. There's like a little tiny nook and cranny valley. Somewhere right around here. There's another raptor. And that's where the stolen silver's at. It's also a great, like, infinitely spawning spot for raptors if you need them. Okay, we did not get our feather right there. So even if we don't get the feathers from this stuff, we're giving it time for it to respawn back over there. We got a couple raptors right here. My weapon thing's about to expire also. Did not get the feather. Why would we? Got a light hide that time. Don't want to fight this ornery guy. If I can avoid it. This one's worth XP. We're looking for those, ideally. Be worth some XP. I've been doing the 1,000 Needles quest that I'm actually, once I've done on offline with my wife before, but ones that were too hard for us on the show. Must be like right around this corner. I'm gonna say it's in like a weird tucked away. Yeah, there it is. So if you're ever like frustrated hunting for raptors, this is the best spot for them. But now that we're here, I actually don't even want to kill every raptor I find. I just want the gold, which is at the end here. It's at the back of this tiny little valley, but it's a tucked away little raptor enclave of infinite raptors. And right here at the back, where you fight 3. So here I will go ahead and drop a couple, because I'm going to have to fight all these guys all at once. Look, they're not even aggroing on because they're gray. Did not get that feather yet. These two are going to aggro at the same time. See, they're guarding that little chest right there. So that's something we'll we'll have to pay attention to, I guess. No, that's where our silver. That's where the stolen silver is. And I'm gonna try maybe to just kill a few of these on the way out, because I feel like their Questy's telling me they all can potentially drop these. And why wouldn't they be able to? We just need one more. Okay, we got the stolen silver. Overall, this is a pretty easy quest. Finding it, I guess, is the tricky part. Okay, we're out of range of our totems, but these guys are really not giving me any problem. Do I have a feather? I just don't know. I don't see it. I don't think so. Come on, get him, girl. Okay, we finally got our final feather. Alright, so now we can get the heck out of Dodge. Love that. We're gonna have to... Oh, I think I did that last time too. I paid to get the skinning up. Let's take a peek. Pretty sure I did. Yeah. So we're now expert skinning level. Alright, so like I said, the questy thing is not gonna stinking get out of here. Yeah, so I think the next thing for us is going to be to go tackle this little cluster. But we are definitely getting closer and closer, because I remember I said I want to get us up to level 22 through level 22 quests. So after this, I think going into Stone Talon, that will get rid of some of our 22s. That will get rid of the Letter to Jin'Zil, the Deepmoss eggs, and maybe something else I'm not really looking at. Ziz Fizziks. That'll get rid of that chunk. Put up on the last raptor nest. And then we will have to do this Quillboar Tusk with Mancrick's wife. And then, look, this person also did it. We need the red one still. And then probably the weapon war thing. We also need to find that harvester whenever we can. We're starting to get into... The second that we move down there, we're going to start to grind. Looking for the harvester. This is actually a perfect time to do it. On the fence, because like this butt crack at early in the morning. So, yeah, I kind of had some insomnia today, so I decided to just get up and start my day and get it going early. No real work or anything. I have a little work. So I briefly mentioned that I had another job interview. I didn't really expect to get the job because, again, a lot of these things are in-house. I did not, but my direct boss, who that role is the role that I've been gunning for, she just got a promotion and is leaving. So now the role directly above me at my place, the thing that this is the ideal situation when I was hoping would all the chips would fall this way, is opening up for me. And they just posted it today. Like it must auto posted at midnight or something like that. So this is pretty much all in for me. This is all the chips. This is the true best shot, thing I'm most qualified for, thing that I truly believe in my heart of hearts, like, no ifs, ands, or buts, that I am the most qualified person. I've already gotten texts from multiple people that I work with that were like, dude, now's your time. So, I will shoot my shot in terms of this, and if not, then If it all doesn't work out, if it works out, fantastic. I'll be very happy. It'll be the perfect situation, perfect fit, exact thing that I wanted. Which is why I've had a hard time sleeping. My brain's been abuzz with just running through interview questions. And look at that person. If they were just checking out the harvester, I'm going to be quite sad. So it's not as dead. I think there must be like some either late night owls or Europeans or something on. No offense to Europeans. You guys just have different time zone people. Might not be Europeans. Could be whatever. But alright, so we're going to check out the harvester. I couldn't resist. You know what? While we're down here, we came all this way. We could do the Scytheclaw eggs too. Might as well. No, I'm not even gonna. Because that will give us another reason to come down here. We need to find the harvester. Last time we came here, I don't think we would have been able to beat him if we wanted to. So he looks basically like one of the fatter ones. If you go fight Scytheclaw elsewhere, sometimes they're called searchers or invaders or harvester, stuff like that. Not harvester. That's what this one's called, the harvester. But he can spawn in a number of different places throughout this. Questy has him listed back here. I've never found him anywhere like that. He's a super rare spawn. So the best way to fight him and the best way to fight things in this little area is to have some kind of thorns. I have found the guy right up here in the entrance before. Man, I can't believe it. So someone at some point has nailed this guy. Well, the only other option that we have, sometimes he can technically spawn, I think, right off to the side here. It's way less common, but the guy can spawn across the road over here. So we'll take a peek, but that's bad luck. So basically, this is the beginning of our hunt that we're going to be doing for this guy. I wouldn't have even come down here and done it, except for the fact that it's such a good time of day. Really, like right around the server reset would have been a great time yesterday. And I just don't want to have to spend a lot of time camping this dude. So, don't see him. He can appear back here. I've never seen him that far back. No, that's Scytheclaw egg. Okay, so no luck on the harvester. Oh well, that is what it is. Okay. But we can just fly back up to the crossroads now to turn in those two quests, the Stolen Silver and the Angry Scytheclaws. No luck for us on that one. So yeah, I won't belabor. I won't talk as much as I did last time. I'll try my best not to have the constant updates or anything like that. But I'm very excited. I think this is a good opportunity, and it's like that double-edged sword. Because on the flip side, it would not getting the others, like not getting this last one. Of course, they hired someone in-house. I get it. Even the other one that would have been the other one that was a few months back. That would have been a really big jump up the ladder for me. Would have been very cool. I do feel like I'm qualified. But again, they went with someone in-house. So each of these times, in this situation, I would be this in-house candidate. So for them to break that trend would be painful. All right, so that would be a bitter pill to swallow, and I don't know how I would. It would be very hard for me to be my best self. So weapons of choice. What is this quest exactly? Razorman, Backstabber. So let's just. I'll pick the quest up for a second. That's another thing. While we're down here, I want to.
Speak. The war chief has instructed me to study all kinds of.
I'm gonna pause him for a second. Yeah, see, they are not the same Quillbore. They're these down here. Okay, so we're actually gonna abandon that because that's gonna happen after. That's gonna happen after. But I'm pretty sure the Tribes at War one, which comes from this Quillbore, is pretty sure that one does have us go up there. So I just wanted to pick this up for. I'm not going to do all the snorting. There's a previous episode where I did all of the snorts and I did a voice for this guy. It's painful, so I'm just going to read it in my normal voice this time. You, Tauren, come here, snort. Time is short, and my end, snort, is near. Mangletooth shall win, you'll see, snort. My capture can still aid snort my people. The Razormane tribe is more powerful than the Bristlebacks. The Horde looks to find out who leads the raids on their people. You, snort, shall aid Mangletooth in return for the information only I know. Mangletooth can help you, snort, but you must help Mangletooth. You must strike my enemy, snort. You must help Mangletooth and the Razormane by weakening the Bristlebacks. Both tribes are very spiritual, tied to the earth and its power, snort. It gives us strength in all things, especially war. If you want to find out who really causes Thork, Snort, and the Horde such anguish, then help Mangletooth. You attack the spiritual leaders of the Bristlebacks to the north, weaken them so the Razormanes can defeat them and rule the Barrens. So that will open up some stuff, and that does dovetail nicely, and I'm glad the other one doesn't. We're not going to do that quite yet, but at least now that's not a complete wash, because now whenever we want, we can kind of head to the south and kill all of these guys for Mancrick. That's all just on tap for us now, ready to roll. So really, we're going to turn this in, then we're going to go do those, and time allowing, we're also going to make a run over to Stone Talent and turn in Ziz Fizziks, get our eggs, and also turn in a letter to Jin'Zil on the way. But we're not going to pick up any quests or anything like that, because that's our next zone. We'll save that for... We don't have the quest space room, really. Let me clear this guy's... Okay, stuff. I think that just turned off that current one. Yeah, so it's Juneteenth today. I don't have any work ahead. I'm not sure if the people at the office are going to be in today. I do have an appointment at the mechanics. Because, like I said, I'm going up into the mountains. I'm taking the truck up there, and I have a tire that I rolled over a screw on, and I went and brought it in before, and they just patched it, but now it keeps losing air, so I'm gonna just replace it.
Loktar,
Do you have the silver?
go forth to victory.
Aha! So the raptors did hide the silver at their lair. It's hard to believe these beasts would have the desire for silver. Perhaps the stories of their intelligence are not as far from the mark as I thought. Thank you, adventurer. Take this as a reward for your service to us, and know that the guards of the crossroads owe their next month's pay to you.
Okay, cool. So that the other pants were not quite as good as the ones we have, and then let's also...
So you've been to the nests and placed the feathers of your prey within
Darn
them?
tootin'.
That took a fair portion of courage, no doubt about it. Do you feel a little tougher, adventurer? Because you look tougher now than when you first came here. I guess the Barrens is doing its job. Your time with me is over, adventurer. To learn more,
Huzzah.
you must go to Camp Taurajo to the south and speak with Yorn Skyseer. He will continue your guidance.
Okay, so we have finished the angry. Let's start. We'll do this as we start hiking to the north. We do have to go back to Camp Tarajo, which seems kind of rough because we were just there. We did gain another quest slot. Which we broke even with that one up there. But I'm not that worried because we need to go down there anyway when we do the Mancrick stuff. So that'll just sit in our inventory for a little bit of time. But we're heading up now to do the Samophlange Manual and the Cat's Eye Emerald. And then what do? We turned in Stolen Silver and Angry Scytheclaws, so that's where we're beginning. So Stolen Silver and Angry Scytheclaws are the ones to go for us. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot to check that one off last time. At Jayake, did I put that? I did that one though? Maybe I forgot. Because I feel like we also did the Angry Scytheclaws. I don't see it. Maybe I forgot to mention that one. Because we did turn that one in. Okay, fine. So I'll mark that we did that too, even though we did that on the last episode. At Jayake, and we picked up the Angry Scytheclaws. Which we just did that one with the, okay, boom, pick up, turn in. And then we also just turned in Stolen Silver. Oops. So that's now checked off too. Let's see. And I just had the thought that, I don't even know, we're just running. And we're running into a little watchtower. Okay, and we just picked up Yorn Skyseer. So, boom. This one is an easy one, but now that's the lowest level one that we're at. So that's cool. But it's a breadcrumb, so it's not exactly... Doesn't have the same kind of pressing... urgency to get it done as the others do. Now, the one thing I'm worried about is I don't know if Samophlange Manual makes us go back to Orgrimmar to turn it in, which I really hope not. Yes, it does. Well, that's poopy. I mean, we can hearth there and fly back, so it's not super duper far away. Actually, it's right there. We could run over to Orgrimmar. We don't even need to hearth, but hearthing, I guess, would save us a few seconds. All told, I still think we could do that and probably, this won't take us that long. I think we can probably do that. And all of the stone talent stuff, right? Yeah. Pretty sure we'll be good on that. Then that really sets us up, I think. We'll be almost done at that point. We'll need to do the Mancrick's Wife and the Tribes at War and the Consumed by Hatred combo, as well as Egg Hunt. And then that's about it. I don't know. After that, we'll have some pre-stuff with Wailing Caverns. So I think it'll be kind of picking up. We almost have all the Wailing Caverns quests, but we can start picking them up too. And then really just if we have extra time, we'll start grinding out. So again, the Barrens is kind of long. Whatever extra time we have, we'll spend grinding it out. But we've done essentially we've basically finished off all of the northern Barrens. Almost. We will by the next episode. Yeah, so when I originally went in with the screw in my tire, my plan was just going to do that screw was in there pretty good. They were like, no, for free, we can just patch it. I don't know if they were just like, that's what you should do, but... I mean, and it's been... probably 4 or 5 months at least since they patched it. So I guess that's cool. They bought me that extra time. If nothing else, to kind of get some extra wear and tear on my other tire. But it just doesn't hold. It constantly loses about 25% of its air pressure the second if there's like a 2-degree change in temperature. Alright, so basically on this quest, we need to go and kill these dudes. They all have a small chance of dropping the Cat's Eye Emerald. And then they also can all drop pages. And then within the mine itself, is up and around the bend there is like a supervisor. And you gotta kill him, and he has like, I don't know, the binding for the book. I kind of think you need 3 pages, but it might be 5. So we just got the emerald and a page, same dude. So that guy was a little guy. So we need 5 pages, and we need the actual manual. So we already got the Cat's Eye Emerald. Like I said, it's not like a rare drop. It's more like an uncommon drop. And once we get them, even if we're in there, we can hearth our way out. You know, it's typical like any mine or whatever. It's, as you get yourself deeper and deeper in, you run the risk of kind of burying yourself, and then yeah, that's 2 pages. Fighting your way out can become a little bit annoying. We're high enough level above these guys that it's okay. I just found Swamp of Sorrows, like I was talking about before. So that's 3 pages, I believe. We need 2 more pages. Yeah, we need the binding, which is right there. The cover is called. I'm just saving my mana for healing. And on the way there, I saw on Questy, and I think I've noticed this before, but there is. Okay, we've got 4 pages. So yeah, most likely we are going to get ourselves in a situation. Oh look, they're all fighting. So now I kind of drop a couple of my totems. I'm just hoping this healing one keeps me going enough. That was just a lot. Okay, let's eat something. Eat and drink and be merry and all that stuff. Oh yeah, we'll eat one of our delicious roots. Do both. Those guys both were grabbing for their poison daggers. So I also did the encrusted tail fins. That's another one we saw last time we did 1,000 Needles. A little bit, that one was tricky as a level 37 feral, because it was nice being able to swim with the murlocs, but when you fight, you can't sit there and stay in aquatic form, so you still have to manage. There we go, we got our last page. We just need the cover now, unfortunately, which means we still have to keep fighting our way back into this game. We could, yeah, like, try our best, but this is why I think actually hearthing out is going to be worth it. Okay, so there's a fork in the road. I'm pretty sure the guy can only spawn the one spot. I don't think there's a couple like ogre mines and stuff where sometimes they can spawn in 2. But I don't think this is one of those situations. Pull this guy. Reapply our weapon things soon. Hey, remind me please, because I forget that all the time. I really just need to get like a weak aura or something that reminds me. Look at this big dude. Big old enforcer back there. I guess that's just how he looks. It's, just kind of like Adventure Crow across the board. You notice those pages are not dropping though, so it's not like, I'm just trying to kind of draw him away. Gotta haunch him eat, because I just didn't want to fight two at once. Okay, there's another enforcer. So this is where we have to fight. Final room here. He was going to be causing too much problems. Running that way. If I'm, if we're about to... That one was worth XP. There's the dude there, Boss Copperplug. Okay, here's this guy, another overseer. You gotta be prepared to frost shock him. I mean, you could just run all willy-nilly in there if you want. If you really felt strong enough. I'm not that brave. Alright, so... probably fight these two at once. Well, Boss Copperplug's not coming at me unless he has bombs or something I'm not seeing. Okay. He does have a bomb. I thought so. But it's not, it wasn't one that I wasn't seeing. Hard being a big Tauren. Alright, so we got the Samophlange Manual cover. Now we can build the book. And now we're good to go to Warcraft, which is where we have to turn this in. Back up there. We don't have anything good. Okay, so pretty good. The good thing is this should pretty much end the chain. I think the Miner's Gem one is in Ratchet, so we've got to fly to Ratchet first. And we haven't been to Stone Talon, so this will be good because it'll open up a Stone Talon thing for us. How are we doing on this? I have 4 leather. I can build 3 more. So there's no point to work on leather. That's kind of what I was looking. Could I possibly get a rank up in leatherworking? No. All right. It's pretty good. That was my estimation. Usually I grossly overestimate what I think we can get accomplished, or I underestimate the time things will take. How about this time? I need to upgrade my herbalism on my other character too, because they're pretty much maxed out. All right, where are you at, bro? There. I couldn't see because of the flame.
Interesting.
Do you have the manual?
You got the manual. I can't wait to read it and find out how to fix the Samophlange. I spoke with Sputtervalve in Ratchet. He wanted to thank you for your help and wanted to reward your efforts. I want to thank you too. And if I ever get this thing fixed, I'll let you know.
Alright, so that's it. That's the end of the Samophlange quest line. I'm pretty sure when we turn in the miners thing, I mean, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that, that will be the end of that quest line too, so we won't have like to worry. Chungo. That I think I don't know what Chungo's from. I think it's I know there's a lot of Chungo in some Cards Against Humanity. A lot of cards say Chungo on it in whether it's Family Edition or one of the expansion packs, or maybe it's just always. So I don't know if Cards Against Humanity took that from something else, or if that guy's a big Cards Against Humanity fan. Who doesn't like Cards Against Humanity? That game is fun. I'm telling you too, if you get it the right crowd going, it can. There's almost nothing funnier than I don't know what makes it so.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider.
Like, if you heard like a stand-up making some of the jokes that were made by your friends putting cards together, there's just something about it being element of surprise that's about to get dropped on you, the randomness, it's just funny. I just played, we had another version of it. We played on Father's Day with the kids. My big kids. But it was called the Bards Against Profanity or something like that. It's basically a spin-off. It's the exact same game. I don't know if it's a full-on rip-off, but the little wrinkle was that it was all the black cards, the judge cards were all still just random things, but the white parts were all lines from Shakespeare, or parts of lines, or just words or whatever. And it was it sounds like it would be like okay, but it was actually hilarious, just hilarious. I was laughing so hard, like my face hurt. I was crying. It was pretty good. And there's a couple lines in there. I was like, like one of the words was "yawn dangling apricots." I was like, how is this not part of my vocabulary already? How am I not? How am I not using that all the time? Yeah, so my whole day is going to be shot with, like, starting so early. I'm trying to think. I've got about 4 hours to kill now until I've got to go to the mechanic. And I'm probably running off about an hour and a half of sleep. My mind was just fizzing. I went to bed earlier than I normally do. And, because I wanted to get up at a good time, and then I just got up and couldn't sleep. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Somehow I gotta make it happen. All right, there's the guy we gotta turn in the Miner's Fortune to. I guess we probably should have checked those boxes. So we finished the Miner's Fortune. Yep, that's gonna be one that we finished. So we might as well just pre-check that off right now. And the Samophlange Manual. Got that, buddy. Got that done, buddy. Oh, we might have some hunts that we need to do too. When we go down there and talk to Yorn Skyseer, that's actually true. She might, that might kick off a couple quests that are less than 22. So we'll kind of check that out.
Time is money, friend.
If only we knew which one of the miners had found the emerald, it'd be a walk in the park.
Look at the size of that thing, adventurer. We're going to be rich. Let's see, according to the rates I've seen on gems going into Undermine, I should be able to figure out your cut. 50%, don't worry. Now let's see. I think this should do about right. Pleasure doing business with you, adventurer.
Okay, so I should probably sell some of this stuff up. So the sack of coins does give you an old money bag, which is a 6-slot bag, but there's no point for us to have that. And gave us 15 silver I mean, we can stick the bag if we want in here. Other than that, we just go sell a lot of this stuff. So we'll sell, and then now I think we might as well get those crossroads quests out of the way. Let's get all this out of there. That's oil. Oil can. I don't think I need to save that offhand weapon.
Keep it real.
Alright, so we'll fly back to Crossroads and then we'll make our journey out. It's really just dropping off 2 breadcrumbs and picking up those eggs and then coming back. Not even here, I think the other... I can't remember which egg is where. One of the eggs quests is here.
Money, friend.
One is in the Crossroads. I kind of think the Crossroads run is the... I think this egg hunt with the Silithids is... No, that's Crossroads. So, this other one... Deepmoss spider eggs, that's the Ratchet. So then we'll have to come back here to Ratchet. So, not a big deal. We're still doing okay on time. I still think we can finish that, because we can get to that flight path and then fly back to Ratchet, turn that in. And then that'll set us up for the next episode to work on this and any hunts that open up for us. We will also do the egg hunt when we go down there. That's a timer thing, I think, once you... Maybe not. No, not that one. There is one that's on a timer. Maybe we already did it. It's something about, like, twitching antennae. That might be a warrior-only quest. Hard to say. Alright, but we're down to 14. We're clearing that quest log out, even though it does not seem like, doesn't seem very much shorter there, old questy. I guess before it was just so long, it was filling up the whole thing and we were scrolling up and down. Alright, so they're sending us over here. We have got a couple things here. First, Jin'Zil, and there's a couple quests, but there's really not a lot of reason to go there. There's Jin'Zil's Forest Magic and Bloodfeeders. Bloodfeeders sends us right in here, which we were already going for the spider eggs, and we'll go there for Arachnophobia. And then Jin'Zil's Forest Magic has you killing various different things, mostly up here. So the quest, it sends you clear across the valley. It's actually super annoying to hike that far. Now, this Ziz Fizziks is the neutral quest, and that opens up this whole line in the Venture Co. where you'll work for, we'll be killing those out. We'll make our way into Lorenzo's Orders, that super annoying quest. We're not doing any of this stuff, though, until we fully finish the Barrens, and Wailing Caverns, and Shadowfang Keep. Now, Shadowfang Keep... That's more 26. So, I don't know. We'll have to kind of see how the neutrality goes when we look at these quests. Actually, Ziz Fizziks is the highest level neutral one, and we already know for sure that's level 21. So once we finish this, all this stuff, before we do Wailing Caverns, we're actually going to make a run where we'll take 1 to 2 episodes, and we'll do all the neutrals that Alliance can do, and then that will set us up to do Wailing Caverns. And we'll do the same thing where we do a pre-Wailing Caverns. Actually, that'll probably add second or third. How many are we looking at here? I guess there's the pirate stuff. It's better look at this list, actually. So yeah, there's the Samophlange stuff, pirate stuff. Then the Ignition Escape Miner's Fortune is up there. But in our situation, since we're not going to be getting the Samophlange Manual, we can get it all at the same time. And then the couple that send us into Stone Town. We're going to blow right past these guys. We're not going to... That's the really... Even though they're technically in the Barrens, they're considered Stone Town Mountains quests. And they get you started on the chain to explore how the... whatever they're called, Blackhoof Grim Totem clan are jerks. But yeah, all of those quests with our paladin girl, maybe we can get them done in one episode. Alright, so these Grim Totems, you could definitely do these quests earlier. They're very low level. They're going to be gray. There's a few, and some of them send you up this way, so there's actually a medium amount of running around. It's kind of annoying too, but hopefully we can make it look better. This is Camp Aparaje. Aparaje. I don't even know what I'm doing. I mean, that's not Camp Aparaje. It triggered on my map, but because I got close enough, we actually have to go up and around, I think. And there is actually, maybe looks like there's a path that goes through too, but very little, we will have very little interaction in this area. Like I said, there's 2 quests. Neither have chains. That was Camp Out Project. This is what we need. Malaka Jin. This little troll area. We'll explore it later. Not really worried about it. We're just dropping off to get the quest out of our log. So, Witch Doctor Jin'Zil. We're gonna drop in letter to Jin'Zil.
How you do it, man?
You seem a shady character. You have something for me to see.
Ah, a letter from Darsok. I have not heard from him in many years. So the last of the Bloodfeathers are dead, eh? That is good news. I can remember when my friend Rokan went with that crazy Moknathal to kill her older sister. Ah, to be young again, like you. So excited I am.
So, that's interesting. He went with a Moknathal, which we've learned from our lore that the Moknathal are the ogre-orc hybrid, and I wonder if he's talking about Rexxar. So that might be actually a small kind of connection to that. So that was Letter to Jin'Zil. We've completed that one. So actually, I kind of think that might be... That might be a little tie-in to Warcraft 3 there. Where something happened with Rexxar in Warcraft 3. I think that's the Moknathal he's referring to, because we don't really know very many other Moknathal. Alright, so we're ignoring all of this. We're going to turn in Ziz Fizziks. We're going to stop and get the Deepmoss spider eggs. Maybe we'll... I mean, we can get them from wherever we want, but... they're probably most easily collected from here. So you might have to deal with that. Then we'll go turn that little guy in, and then go in there and get the flight path and fly back. And this is good because then this will connect us to Stone Talon in case we want to do, because remember our cooking is quite low too. So that gives us a flight path for when we decide that we want to run in and go all the way down there to get our expert level cooking from whatever that place is called. Shadows. I don't remember. Shadow spray. I can't remember. There's a few little of those troll fishing coastal towns. I mean, we've got about 5 minutes. Picking up these eggs should be pretty fast at this level that we're at right now. In the Shishir Canyon. This is the only thing that's going to slow us down. It's not getting the eggs, it's not even the difficulty of the spiders, it's just that they're so densely clustered that we might have to inadvertently fight some. Inside here, the only other real reason you need to go in here is for the Arachnophobia quest where you kill the elite. I'm just not going to do it right now. That's the Stone Talon quest, and I'm just looking for these eggs. There's one. Now the eggs, the good thing is they drop.
Closer.
Yeah, see, they're going to aggro any spider nearby when you try to mess with the eggs. But they can drop more than one at a time. But they also sometimes spawn mobs out of them. Okay, we got 4, so we spawned a little baby. So yeah, this is another situation where thorns are decent, but not great because these are just like, yeah, they're level 14, but they're full on mobs. Look, and then every now and then, I was hoping we wouldn't have to deal with this, but every now and then, you kill the babies that spawn, and a mama spider will come out. So, annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's go in here. Probably gonna have to kill this guy, get this other egg. Yeah, see. Not a true. Oh, we don't need enchant, brace, or minor spirit. So far, we're getting pretty good. We got 4 each. But we've also spawned little babies both times, and now we've spawned the mom again. We're having bad luck in terms of what we spawn. I don't think that's like a every time you're automatically going to spawn the mom. I also think I'm targeting matriarch here instead of the baby, which is annoying. Oh, I don't know if we can do anything with those venom sacs. Oh, we can. You can also get a large. There are large venom sacs, but it's like a random drop. If you can actually get the recipe to, I have it on one of my characters. Now, luckily, this is a character where we can heal our poison pretty well. We could decide to drop poison totems, but their poison doesn't seem to be very, very effective. Oh, see, the hatchling chitters for help. So maybe you have to like kill it before, like, kind of juke its threshold. Okay, so here we have this little. So maybe if I can like get it before it. Nope, it chittered for help. But I don't see help. So that time the help didn't come. So that's good. Maybe we've killed enough of the mamas. There's one. The last time we got unlucky with the eggs. So we had 2 4s and now we have a 2, so now we're gonna have to kill one more egg after this, I'm sure. We got 3 that time. Okay, so most likely, I haven't seen one less than 2, so unless we have really bad luck, 1 more egg should be all we need. Just gotta find it. Also getting pretty dang deep into spider territory here. And most of these guys are not worth XP. Just kill this one. It's gonna be worth the hassle. I thought I cast that, but so you never know with that. Tooltip, it's lame. Whatever you call it. Indicator. Okay. Alright, this should be the last one. Ooh, this is a bigger one. Doesn't that seem bigger, or am I just zoomed in here? I don't know, he didn't chitter for help, so... we go ahead and heal, and then slip into Ghost Wolf form, and we're done with this part. Now it's just a matter of dropping off our breadcrumb at Ziz Fizziks, and then flying back to Ratchet to turn in. So we've done our work for the Ep. Nothing challenging left awaits us for this little part. And now we can put Stone Talent at the back of our mind for a while. These questy trackers, see, we're down to 13 now, so we're really doing a good job clearing out. So all we're gonna have left to do is to get Vengeance for Mancrick, and then maybe do a couple hunts for Camp Tarajo to get the hunt started, but most of those hunts are going to be post level 22, so they're most of them not going to apply to us. All right. This little area's always been kind of annoying in my opinion. The way that it's situated, it's like up on this road, up on this cliff. Oh, Ziz Fizziks isn't that one. This is the Alliance. Those are the Alliance people. Ziz Fizziks is the guy that's down up in here. Even more annoying to get to. Actually have to... so we could have just got some of the Deepmoss spider eggs while we were in here. I forgot. Ziz Fizziks is the little goblin in this hut. It's not annoying to get to. It's annoying to leave. That's what's both for those guys and...
I thought those venture company higher-ups were slave drivers. But then I met Sputtervalve, the cruelest of them all. Ha! Though it's better than being out of a job, I suppose. Or worse, working with that Jin'Zil. If you're here to help, I've got something for you to do.
Okay,
Terrible.
We are not going to do that. Okay, we'll work on that in a second. Now we need to get on our flight path and fly back. There's a Pride Wing. And I guess we'll sleep in the hotel in Ratchet. Well, actually, you know what? I need to fly to Camp Tarajo. What I'll do is I'll probably log, at least for that part of the flight, and I'll let us fly there. We're doing, I mean, we got half a level. I think we leveled up the last time, so that's pretty good. We are halfway through level 24. Making good progress. I'm level 37, I think, on my other two accounts. I'm 37 and 38 respectively. Horde's still a little behind, but I've been doing the Horde neutral quests first, so some of how the Horde is going to catch up is Alliance will catch right back up. So if I get to say level 38, I think I'll be level 39 on the mage. So coming out of Thousand Needles, the Alliance will still be up about a level. Now, part of that's also all the mage questing. I guess I should be fair about that, because Druid, there's like no Druid questing at all. There's a ton of mage questing. One of the first patches, it's I think patch 3 out of the 12 patches that make up the life cycle of Classic, introduced Hunter and Priest Epic quests to it. I don't know if all classes get that, but Considering we're not playing a hunter or a priest when we get to that level, we'll just kind of have to discuss them. But they do seem neat. Alright, so now we have a connection to Stone Talon. And we can fly back to Ratchet. Alright, so Ziz Fizziks is now done as well. That's the last neutral one that we finished. Bam. And we are going to turn in the other neutral one, Deepmoss Spider Egg. So what we just did, we're going to see that on our Paladin too. Alright, that's pretty good. If you look at our overall progress, we're down. I mean, we've got Jornsky's here, that breadcrumb, and his first couple steps of questing, which Ziz Fizziks was there. So all of these, I guess the Ashenvale hunt. Why am I listing that as Barrens? It's so weird. But I guess it's considered a Barrens quest, so I guess we will be picking that up. I didn't realize that. I would have picked it up already. Yeah, so next time we're in Morgamar, we have to do that. Cry of the Thunderhawk. So we're going to essentially have to do the first... We are going to have to do the first few hunts. And then after this... Well, Ashenvale hunt... Let's see what level that is. It's 20. Okay. Now we're going to have to do this to Tribes at War. We already have that on there. Then Blood Shards of Agamagan is going to be easy. We're going to... By grinding all those, we're going to get a bunch of blood shards, so all those will get crossed off when we turn that in. So it's really just the other hunts that we're picking up, plus this Ashenvale hunt. I don't know exactly. Speak with this guy at Splinter Tree Post. No idea why that is considered an Ashenvale quest. I mean, a Barrens quest. Why? That's so weird. Why did I have that listed on the Barrens? Do I have it listed when I did Ashenvale? Let's take a peek there and see. No. So for whatever reason, we're gonna bust that out too? Okay, whatever. It's kind of silly. All right. So that was good. That's pretty productive. I think there's a very solid chance that we're done with the actual Northern Barrens questing next episode. Well, we already are basically, but we have one more episode, and then we'll have a Wailing Caverns questing episode, and then we'll have probably 2 to 3 Alliance episodes before we do Wailing Caverns itself. So 4 or 5 days, and we'll be at Wailing Caverns. It took a little longer than I thought. This is a big zone, but we did really get a lot of it done.
Yo! Hurry back!
Did you get the eggs, Gleekin? I already made a shipping deal with Wharfmaster Dizzywig.
You got them! Thank you. I'll have these sent to Dizzywig and get them shipped to Booty Bay. I can already taste the profits. Here's your cut, adventurer. I couldn't have made this deal without you.
Okay, cool. So we did it. We have another episode in the pipe, 5x5. And as always, I thank you so much for watching and listening. See you next time on Lore of Warcraft.